Hello, I'm Liz Lumley of Finextra, and today I'm speaking to Lisa Robbins of Deutsche Bank. Thank you very much. And we're going to talk about Asia Pac because you've been heading the transaction banking business for Deutsche Bank in the Asia region for about 3 years now. So could you go into some detail about some of the market trends you've been seeing in that region?
There are a number of things that are really exciting regarding what's happening in Asia now. Let me just list a few of them, starting with the rise of the ASEAN. We're seeing a big change in the cohesion between different parts of the ASEAN region, including a number of interesting initiatives, whether it's the ASEAN Post-Trade Link, the passporting, or a whole host of other things. A second trend we're seeing is the rise of very strong Asian multinationals who are looking not only at their domestic markets, but looking outbound at how they can approach markets elsewhere. And with that, we're seeing a change in some of the trading patterns. Certainly, inter-regional trade continues to be strong, but intra-regional trade is getting even stronger. So that brings new opportunities and new complexities. The third thing we see is the RMB. And I don't think we can have a discussion about Asia right now without talking about the RMB and the liberalization of the RMB and the liberalization of some of China's financial regulations. So that's all very exciting. Coupled with that, India, with the election, is showing signs of blossoming again. And we're seeing also some financial liberalization in India, whether it's when we're looking at the FPI in particular. So all in all, there's a lot going on in Asia. I've just named a few, but stay tuned because it's a really exciting place to be.
Yes, I mean, I think it's hard to have any conversation in banking without looking at what's going on in China and India, never mind just the Asia region. So, but in terms of Deutsche Bank's clients, what are some of the issues that are currently at the top of their mind in this region?
You know, it's really interesting when I think back, and I've been in this business for some time, the clients are actually, their needs remain the same. They want visibility, they want security, they want accuracy. But one of the things that we're seeing clients becoming more and more interested in on the corporate side is managing their working capital and driving cost out, improving their turnaround time so that they can increase their enterprise value. So they're coming to banks like ours to help them with different types of solutions, including whether it's financial supply chain, pre-export finance, working capital advisory, and a whole host of on and off balance sheet items. So we're seeing a lot of interest from clients in looking at how they can improve their working capital. On the financial institution side, many institutions are very interested in how they're going to be applying the vast regulatory landscape that is emerging, whether it's what's happening in their own countries or around Asia, or some of the global policies that are coming into the region. So we're seeing a lot of our clients are interested in working with institutions with whom they can get very interesting information and advice.
That's great. I mean, we're currently in the lead up to Sipos in Boston, but of course Sipos will be held next year in your region in Singapore. So what are some of the key themes that you expect to see at Sipos 2015?
Well, I would have to say the RMB continues to be a key theme. The regulatory environment would be a second theme. A third theme, which continues to be very interesting, is the ASEAN. And finally, I think there will always be themes around financial market liberalization, whether it's in China, India, or elsewhere in Asia.